It's your principal, Michael Franklin, and today is Friday, November the 20th, 2020. I wanted to use this as an opportunity to touch base with you, to go over a few reminders and some upcoming events and activities on the horizon. So with that said, we'll go ahead and get started. There will be no school next Wednesday through Friday in observance of our Thanksgiving holiday. So please remember that on Monday and Tuesday will be the final days for our students before we go on to our Thanksgiving break. Now, parents, we have been in school for nearly 6 weeks now of in-person instruction, and your children have done an outstanding job of being on our campus and adhering to the mitigation plans that we have put in place. It is really good to see that our students are wearing their masks, and we're actually getting really good feedback from community members that aren't associated with our school in any capacity when they drive past our beautiful campus and they see our students wearing masks to and from as they travel on our campus and away from our campus. With that, it is really important that we do remember that we have to still apply all of our mitigation techniques and practices while on campus. Please encourage your children that while we are continuing to have in-person instruction, they will need to continue to wear their masks. We cannot get lax with this. I know it becomes really easy to fall into patterns of complacency, but as the cases rise in our state as well as in our country, it is even more important for us to be that much more diligent with what we know has been working, which is students wearing masks on campus. Now, we also know that as cases are rising in our country, we are seeing more and more cases potentially coming up on our campus. With that, it is really important that if your child tests positive for COVID-19 or someone in your house tests positive for COVID-19, that you please get in contact with our school nurse as soon as possible. We will use that information to make sure that we are quarantining and keeping not only your child safe, but the other students whom they may have been in close contact with, and quarantining them, as well as informing and notifying our staff of that development as well. It's also really important to know that we need those test results on our end. So please, again, communicate this information with our school nurse, because that will help us a long way in ensuring the safety of everyone on our campus. Also, if your child tests positive for COVID and you are awaiting or you are just waiting for the COVID test results to come in, please, parents, do not send your child to school. Wait for the results to come in before you send your child to school. And in addition to sending your child to school, even if your child just has a cough, it is safest right now to keep them home for that day. Allow 24 hours for their symptoms to be symptom-free if they're not taking any medication. Allow 48 hours if they're using medication to allow those symptoms to go away. At that point, if you're still exhibiting symptoms, we encourage you to maybe perhaps consider getting a test or quarantining yourself for a 10-day period until those symptoms subside. Again, we're trying to keep everyone safe here on campus, and we all have to do our part. The students are following the mitigation plans perfectly. Our teachers are doing a really good job in supporting them during these tough times. We now also just need everyone to just be mindful of the process so we can ensure everyone's safety. For our students who are in quarantine, we will have opportunities for them to engage in their classes during their normal scheduled classroom time via Google Meets. This opportunity is only available to students who have been placed in quarantine by school administrators and our school nurse. Again, this is an opportunity for those students to stay on top of their work and not fall behind while still having access to the class due to them being placed out of school as a result of us quarantining them because of close contact. And with that, a few more updates. Next, on December the 2nd, which is a Wednesday at 6 p.m., we will be hosting a parent advisory council. This will be an opportunity, this will be our first one of the year, and an opportunity for you as parents to get involved with what we're doing on our campus. If you have ideas, solutions, or suggestions or concerns, you will have the opportunity to share those with us at our Parent Advisory Council, again on December the 2nd, which is a Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the Bogle Auditorium inside of the Chandler Center for the Arts. If you are interested in participating, please contact our school and speak with Miss Teresa Wilson so she can RSVP you, as our space will be limited due to COVID. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I appreciate you. I appreciate you sending your children and choosing Chandler High School as the place for your children to get their education. We're very excited for the work that has been put in place and the things that our teachers are doing with our kids currently. And we know that through the partnership that we have with you, as well as our school community, that we will be able to get through any challenges that we are faced with. Thank you again for your time. Have a fantastic Friday.